The Nigerian police force said that the viral claim that some persons were released after Chief Sunday Igboho's warning to the terrorists and also to the palace of the Fundanis where he went to, that the claim that people were released is false. Now, this is stepping up a controversy, and I have looked into it. I understand one thing, that yes, people were released after the warning, but there are also so many people who were kidnapped in different places, and including close to that Igboho community, of which others have not been released. So Nigerian police force is saying that there are people who have not been released. So the viral claim that some people were released is false. But the other way around, some persons were released and the victims are still available for interview. So this is what we are going to look into. But before we go into that, there is another issue of Sultan of Sokoto acquiring more oil wells to the one he already have. Before, I only know that Sultan of Sokoto have about 23 oil wells in the Niger Delta. That is what I saw in the newspaper, that he said he only have 23 oil wells. Then the news also came that he have acquired 20-something oil well again, making it 40-something. And a lot of people are talking about that, like, why would Sultan of Sokoto be having up to 40-something oil well in the south? Oni of Ife, Obi of Onisha, Azagba of Asagba, to mention but few, Obi of Agbo, Olu of Warri, Oba of Bini. All these people don't have a good mile in Zamfara state. They don't have a good mile in Niger state. They don't have a good mile in Bauchi state. They don't have anything at all in the north. Why would Sultan of Sokoto have 40-something oil well? That is what this man, General Sabuja, is saying. So listen to what he said. Let's come back to issue of Sunday Igboho, what transpired.
See, only Sultan of Sokoto, he get 40-something oil well. Something will belong to us. Sultan of Sokoto, only get 40-something oil well. Something will not belong to us. How many people with Niger Delta get how many oil well? Oh, no, not to Yoruba. Not to Yoruba. Why would we talk? Make we talk Aresa. Make we talk Peter. Make we talk Jailer. Make we talk Bayam. Make we talk Digila Wanted. And I wanted self, they suit me. Anytime that Digila me wanted, they do me like honey. They suit me. I like him, I love him. And that Digila wanted, Aresa, they suit me. And then they carry us along. Turn us to slave. Turn us to houseboy, housemate. Everything on that. Can you buy lika? Can you buy lika? Uche chuku geme. Anoga dika olebube. Name. One name. My follow Igbo. Ab Igbo man. You like him, you don't like him. How more for Igbo.
Good morning, everyone. This is Monday, June 22nd, 2026. After what transpired about the Fulani group and Sunday Igboho, remember that yesterday I reported that so many Fulani groups are warning the federal government and Oyo State Governor Makinde to go and warn Sunday Igboho not to fight the Fulani militias, terrorists who are terrorizing the communities around there. Now, listen. This morning, the Nigerian police force posted something that those people that were released in Igboho community, there's a community called Igboho community, those people that were released, that were arrested before, that we saw their video, that is not true. That there is no kidnapped victims who were released. I did an investigation. Should I call it investigation? That is not an investigation. I placed a call. I called the people who are there. They told me what happened. So it's not because I saw it on social media. You understand? And the victims' family are there. These are small things that Nigerian police would have confirmed by going straight to the people who are victims and interview them and ask them questions. But look at now. Punch newspaper 1 hour ago, confirming what the Nigerian police said. Oyo kidnapping saga, police, local government reject Igboho viral rescue claims. Oyo State Police and RNOP local government dismiss viral claims of Sunday Igboho rescuing kidnapped victims in Igboho. It's a community, okay? Efforts continue to free Mrs. Kubarat Omoumi. Now, I don't know. I know that so many people have been kidnapped. A lot of people have been kidnapped. I don't know whether it was all of them that was freed. You understand? I don't know if it was all of them that was freed. I don't know whether this particular person, the police are saying that they have not been freed. Whether it is because of that woman that is making the Nigerian police to say there is nobody that was freed. Or maybe the Nigerian police force is just trying to downgrade or demoralize the people, not to give them hope that the people can do something. Because you see why I'm making this video, it's not about Sunday Igboho. Pay attention. This video is not about Sunday Igboho. This video is all about community advocacy. You know, I've been saying this right from time, that communities should step up their security, buy guns. Many people should have guns, so that we'll be able to you will be able to be confronting all these terrorists from time to time. I have been saying this, so it's not because of Sunday Igboho. So if I see people, civilians who are doing it, yes, I praise them to encourage others to do the same. Now, the question here that I want people to understand, I will ask it and I will answer it. Number one is, were there people who were released after Sunday Igboho went to Fulani Palace to warn them? The answer is yes. Some persons were released immediately. Immediately. Then, Nigerian police force claim saying that someone is still in captivity. We know now all over the country, people are in captivity. People are in captivity under these terrorists called bandits. Police mentioned one woman saying that she is still in the captivity. Am I doubting the police? No, I'm not doubting what the police said. But were they people who were released? The answer is yes, people were released. So the Nigerian police force trying to say that the people who were released, that it is false, that is not a genuine statement. That is not a statement that's supposed to come out from the Nigerian police force. No. Because it will make some people not to understand what they are doing any longer. When you go to the social media handles of news medias who have posted this, who have reported this, you will see a lot of people saying Igboho is trying to stage that he free kidnappers, all those things. And I look at the names of those handles, you will understand that this battle of banditry, terrorism we are facing in Nigeria is beyond gun battle. It's still on social media. It's still on social media. They are just trying to say that no, nobody can free these people. Igboho did not free these people, or no community can free them. They are trying to raise bar of these terrorists. They are trying to give these terrorists power. That is what I'm thinking. And Nigerian police force is trying to let people know that it's only we can do it. Foul. You people are not doing anything. Your best is not enough. You people are not doing anything. So that is what transpired. But I think, Nigerian police force should go and rescue the person you said is in the bush. Go and rescue the woman. There are so many people in the bushes. Go and rescue them. Stop interfering in the reality that people knows. Coming back to the Oyo kidnappers, people who were kidnapping, if I say Oyo kidnappers, or your kidnapped victims, people will not understand the particular group I'm talking about. Because as I speak to you now, almost six groups are in captivity now, are in the bush under terrorists, they call bandits. So I'm talking about the school children that were kidnapped. There have been false news, fake news that they have been released. These people have never been released. In fact, I think there is an attempted rescue by military men, and one of the soldiers were shot dead. The vigilante team went there to confront them. They came back. None of them were killed. There is something beyond what we are seeing about this Oyo kidnapping something. I just believe it is the Sharia they asked for. That is the reason why. Because the federal government, after they send delegation, have you ever heard anything about it? Do you mean that Christopher Musa can sleep as a minister of defense, knowing fully where the children are in the bush, and he wake up without doing anything necessary? See, if I am in the position to rescue these people and I have the capacity Christopher Musa have or any other military chief have, I will do this. Within 6 hours, I've rescued these people. Number one, you know their location. That is the first thing. Know their location. Number two is either you use a chemical weapon to rescue these people, or you use electronic weapon, or you go fire to fire. I know they are going to use these people as a shed. They will be casualties. But if you did not rescue these people, more people are going to die for nothing. Even though they are casualties, go and rescue them. Or if you know their location, confront them and use attacking helicopter or fighter jet to tear gas all of them, and then everybody faint. But because the terrorists have communication with the government, they know what they are doing. They wouldn't like to do this thing. In fact, if they want to do it, some people may even leak the secret to the terrorists. Terrorists can wear oxygen masks. They will not be affected. These are not kidnappers that you will say that you can't rescue them like that. Now, you see why I said, I don't know, black man, there's something wrong with us. See, you know that Nigeria is facing all this kidnapping issue. As a Ministry of Defense, what you are supposed to do, you're supposed to have advanced in rescue mission. Advanced rescue mission. That is what all of you are supposed to have studied. It is very easy, easier than you think. This is in your country, in your territory. I read so many rescue operations by Israel. Israel came to Africa, is it not, in Uganda, so many years ago to rescue just one person. Look at how the U.S. Navy SEAL went to Nigeria border with Niger to rescue one American. They don't care. Look at during Iran war when that plane crashed and 2 pilots survived. Look at how American Navy SEAL enter inside Iran when war was going on, rescued the people who were down there, take them out of America, out of Iran again. These are the people who value their citizens. But look at what is going on. They just leave these people here. They leave them there. The capacity is there to rescue these people. If you don't have the capacity, and now people have capacity to do it, you people should get out of there. These are the reasons why we always demand for a sovereign nation. We have always believed that if Nigeria divides into so many places, all this nonsense will stop. All this nonsense will stop. Even though you walk towards Christopher Musa and tell him what to do, he can't do it because he's going to offend people. Shall we continue like this? No. But if we have our own country, for example, let me say we have our own separate country. What we are supposed to do is this. Those people will be rescued within 24 hours. By the way, the first thing is that such a thing wouldn't have happened. Such a thing will not take place if we have the sovereignty to protect them and all those things. Such a thing will never take place. But if, in the case of necessity, let me say such a thing now took place and those people are seen in the bush, what we are going to do is that within 24 hours, we'll rescue them. We'll rescue them because we will have both the authority, both the money, both the power to acquire what we want and rescue these people. No. Even though you want to even do real life surveillance in Nigeria, Nigeria have the money to do it. Real life surveillance. No. Nigeria is not sustainable. Never.